this is my brother's daughter. He was murdered 2 years ago, and it's it's a hard time for all of us. I'm pretty sure that's why we're all here. We want the best for her, and I know he does want the same too. And any help that we can get really helps all of us.
She passed away on October 9th of 2011. She was shot on October 3rd. She was 23 years old.
When this happened, it took a toll on my whole family, my cousins, my baby's mother, my aunts, my sisters, my nieces, my nephew, their friends.
It's just hard. It's just unexplainable, Words can't really describe like the feeling.
Daryl is a man of deep faith in God. And he'll be the first one to tell you that it's because of other people that he began to care because of people caring for him. And that's why he wanted to do this when he heard about it.
I believe this is real action from the jail. I've been working in the jail with the inmates, and I can see the sincerity, honesty that they have. But they want to show that indeed they understand the pain and suffering of our brothers outside.
It's a reminder of our own humanity, that not only the families of the deceased were impacted, but even the perpetrators are human beings. This gesture, I think, is very, very significant. But we recognize the pain that will always exist in those families who have lost a loved one.
When things happen like that, it hurts a lot of people. And from people to come from the people that be in jail that's doing time like this, it's a good thing for people outside on the streets to know that even though people's in jail, there's certain people in jail that might have did bad stuff or whatever the case may be, but they still support people on the outside.
The original understanding was that we would be representing groups. I was on the board of ANA,
which
is? It's a drug and alcohol abuse program that's run all by inmates. The poetry group, I was also on the board with that, and there was a couple other members that were helping me. And so now, when we came together at the end with all the money, they wanted to put it as just the men of Norfolk. They didn't want to recognize the different groups, but it wasn't the men of Norfolk. It was certain groups, it was certain individuals that took their time out, that are constantly doing things that when the tsunami in Japan and anything that goes on, they try to raise money and try to get money together, and they let other groups do it. But this situation, they changed everything at the end, and they weren't trying to let us do it. So they gave all the charge slips back and said that we couldn't donate the money unless we did it under the men of Norfolk.
I'm hoping to start a petition where we ask the administration to allow the men to start a community fund. That says a lot, right? That's a challenge. If an inmate can give $1, can you match that? If they can give $5, you as a business, can you give $5? How are we taking care of our own communities?
It's always the violence that brings the families together. And we just gotta try to build and be strong and get more families in the community involved in stuff like this. Because nobody never heard about people from jail donating money.